everyone. How's it going today? I hope everybody's doing well and that you guys are ready for this reading, which I named the Yin Yang reading. It's just a quick, short, balancing reading to see two sides of the situation. And if you guys like it, let me know, and I might list it as a reading to commission. It's my first time experimenting with this reading. I haven't done it before, so just let me know your thoughts. If you like it, I might make this a thing. So basically what we are going to do here is we are just a jumping card right off the bat. So we are just going to pull one card for each element of the yin yang, that meaning the bigger black part, the bigger white part, the smaller black part, and the smaller white part here. So this represents an equilibrium between the positives and negatives of the situation. And if you have a situation in your life right now that is putting a certain amount of pressure on you, because our jumping card is the Nine of Wands, which is a card of preparing for trouble, preparing for a battle, and eliminating a threat. So it's all about self-protection. So if you are feeling like you're under pressure in certain areas of your life, then this reading is for you, definitely. So just breathe in and out and keep this idea in your mind. Which part or parts of your life feel like an area where you need to continuously defend yourself, where you need to focus on your own self-preservation? Just keep your mind loosely focused on this aspect of your life so that the reading can connect with it. Alright, so the first card is going to be for the quote-unquote negative, the black side. So that's the negatives of the situation. And the next card is for the positive and the negative. And then moving on to the positive side of this whole situation, and the downside of the positive. So we're looking to, there are actually two downsides. So there's two cards. So we're looking to get a more comprehensive, more balanced understanding of what's going on regarding this situation. So let's start with the positive and the negative. And this is actually the negative. and the little positive and the negative, and the two negatives and the positive. All right. Okay. So, having the Eight of Wands in reverse indicates that this feeling of being under siege in a certain way is something that is holding you back. It's definitely slowing things down, because the Eight of Wands upright would indicate a swift motion forward, an ease with which the developments and the new steps happen and unfold. But having it in reverse is telling me that it's like you're walking on quicksand. It's very hard to make progress, and it just feels like a constant uphill battle, is what I'm getting from this. And progress is few and far in between. So you feel like you're being slowed down by all of this. Just everything is kind of difficult. Too difficult. However, the positive side of it is the financial gain that you're about to tap into. That's the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity financially that is being offered to you by the universe. And I mean, it is definitely not something that is handed to you, so you definitely need to work a lot in order to realize its full potential. But it is a very positive and very helpful source or resource to you. And that's one of the main upsides of this entire situation that you're being engaged in, is that even though it's slowing you down just enough so that you're able to notice some opportunities that you otherwise would have missed. And even though it feels like a setback with the Eight of Wands in reverse, feels like there's no progress, there's no real movement forward. But this is not a linear story. So I'm getting the sense that even though you want to get from A to B, and you feel like there's some threats against you on this journey, the pathway between these 2 points, the point of your destination and where your departure is, there's not a straight line connecting these two. And so if it feels like a setback, it might not really be a setback. But I understand your frustration, and I understand that it feels like things are in slow motion. But then again, this slower progress is allowing for some great opportunities to manifest. The downsides of the positives, which, can be best expressed by financial opportunities being present and unfolding, is the fact that these opportunities, when they occur, have the potential to isolate you. The Two of Wands is a card of balance, but this is a balance that is untouched by the world. So these financial opportunities, these career opportunities that are being presented to you have a great potential for you to quote unquote make it, but they are also alienating you, making you less social, making you less engaged with the world, and not wanting to interact with people as much. And they are also making you perhaps a little bit too cautious. The Knight of Wands in reverse represents someone who has lost their faith, their confidence in themselves, someone who is not brave enough to make the moves that they really want to make. So as soon as you see all these opportunities pop up, you might lose your spontaneity, and you might get too caught up on the idea of generating more money and making more progress in your career. However, the upside of the downside of the negative parts, the Two of Cups. So while if you put too much emphasis on these findings, these Ace of Pentacles opportunities, that might cause you to withdraw too much and become too cautious. However, if you're laying more into the reversed Ace of Wands presence, this slowing down, this kind of hiatus of action, then you might find love. So this is a very emotional card. It's the Two of Cups, and it's a card of a soul connection, friendship or romantic with another person. So if you stop and look around and smell the flowers and allow yourself to be in the moment without trying to force anything too much, you'll be able to find a connection with another human being that is invaluable. So that's all I was meant to tell you right now. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in my next video.